Why are Virgos so nitpicky? Have you ever wondered why the energy of Virgo is known for being hypercritical, picky, particular? These are qualities that are associated with Virgo in especially pop astrology. But let's look a little deeper and see how we can understand the energy of Virgo better and how it serves us in an evolutionary sense. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, November 8th. And today the moon is in Virgo, as it was yesterday and the day before. So this is our third day of the moon in Virgo. We are exploring, experiencing, moving through this Virgo energy. Virgo is an earth sign. It helps us connect with the physical world. Why is that important? Because we are physical beings. We need the earth to nourish us, right? We need to eat the plants and the food that is abundant here on the earth. We need to take care of our bodies from things that we source from the earth, resources. And of course, Virgo energy is also about how we engage and how we go about taking care of things. So Virgo energy and what is nitpicky, right? If you get right down to it, picking nits is just grooming, right? If you are a one of those creatures who monkeys, gorillas, I don't know what the ones that they get there and they pick the nits, right? It's grooming, right? It's self-care. It's love. It's a way of taking care of our bodies and each other. So let's break it down, right? So Virgo energy is critical. Why? Because we need to take care of our bodies. We need to think about what we can improve, how we can gather the resources we need, right? Collect the wheat or the berries or whatever it is we are harvesting from the world that is going to take care of our bodies. We also have Virgo as the chop wood, carry water sign of the zodiac, right? It's the roll up your sleeves, get to work, do what you got to do. And Virgo is as the opposite of Pisces. It is the embodiment of the bigger picture of the spiritual truths that give our lives meaning. And so how we connect with the earth, how we engage and make the world a pleasant place to be, right? That we were talking yesterday about how to make magic happen when the moon is in Virgo. So the energy of cleaning and clearing clutter, dust, debris, dirt, if you take a landscape or a garden and you weed, right? You're removing the weeds because why? Because you want to nourish the beauty and the abundance of what it is the earth is providing to you. So that can translate into an ability to see what is not perfect, right? So if you're weeding a garden, you got to be able to see the weeds and remove them, right? And what happens when you're done removing the weeds? You have a beautiful flourishing space for plants to thrive in and give back to you. So that same part of ourselves that can see the weeds and remove them, or see the clutter or the dirt or the dust or whatever needs to be cleaned and organized, it's the ability to see that. It's this, as we see those things and we can remove what is in the way of perfection, right? So perfection has to do with divine energy and divine principles and the perfection of spirituality. So it's how that perfection how we can work towards it here in the physical world. And so obviously we are not uh we are physical beings. So we're not being the spiritual divine beings. Well, I mean, you could argue that we are, but the point is the point is that we are here and we are working with what we've got, right? As dirty and messy and cluttered and imperfect as it is, it's that ability to see how we can improve what is, by getting what's in the way out of the way, by cleaning and clearing and removing clutter and being present to the beauty. It's the same thing that we do when we're creating beautiful works of art, whether it's music or painting or sculpture or cooking, whatever it is you're making, it is the process of connecting with the material you're working with, right? If it's cooking, you want good ingredients, you want a good recipe, you want technique, you want good equipment, right? You want all those technical things that are going to help you make a wonderful meal. If you're making music, practice, right? Practice, know your instrument, learn your piece of music, work together with the musicians you're playing music with, right? All of those little unglamorous technical things that we do to create beautiful outcomes. So hopefully that gave you some insight into why Virgos are so nitpicky, or why the energy of Virgo and the Virgo moon makes us feel a little bit nitpicky, which translates to critical, right? It's that critical eye, that ability to see what where's the typo in the email. That's Virgo. It's like the proofreader eye that can see the problem and fix it. It might be editing, proofreading, it might be some kind of trade, right? Where you're building or doing handiwork or something where you can see what's wrong and fix it. That is the Virgo nitpickiness. But, right, what is it accomplishing? It's accomplishing something beautiful, something functional, something elegant, something that serves a purpose. And there is your beautiful word for Virgo, which is service, being of service. So it's the humility to see what's wrong so we can fix it, so we can have something that functions and brings beauty into our lives and pleasure. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Ormes. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I've got a package of sessions to work in depth with me, exploring your chart, how it applies to your life, and creating these incredible outcomes that we are envisioning for our lives in the future that we've been talking about here. So if you'd like some support in manifesting the kind of life and your own ability to participate in being part of the solution in the world, I'd love to support you. So check it out, astrologyheals.com, the package of 5 sessions to work with me and explore your chart in depth and how it applies to your life and how to implement the beautiful guidance that astrology brings us. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing and for all your likes and comments, and for being here for more astrology for unshakable self-care. I'll see you next time.